This is 4 years of this little girl's life that I've missed out on. First steps, first day at kindergarten, just watching her grow.
So now, joining us from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, is Mario. Now, here's Mario's story. 5 years ago, he had a brief sexual affair with a woman named Kiyya. And after losing touch for several years, 2 months ago, Mario came across a Facebook post, and it kind of left him speechless. Because in that post was a photo of Kiyya's 4-year-old daughter, Aubrey. And the moment that Mario saw that photo, he suspected he could be Aubrey's father. Wow. Well, let's go back. How did you know Kiyya to begin with, Mario?
Well, me and Kiyya, we met a few years back at a house party. We exchanged numbers, after which probably maybe a week later, I called her. We went out a few times, had relations, and we lost contact.
So you never knew when she got pregnant, right?
No.
And then, after she had Aubrey, did she ever try to get in touch with you?
Like in the beginning, we exchanged Facebook information. So I was in a relationship, so I just used to see little posts that she made, but never reached out after maybe 3 or 4 times of being with each other.
This is very interesting. So recently, you see a post from her, and
right.
in the post is a photo of little Aubrey, right?
Correct.
What'd you think?
I have several other kids, so when I seen her, I'm like, wow, she could be my daughter. And at the same time, I felt like that post was a subliminal shout out to me, or her trying to reach out to me. So what I did was I messaged her on Facebook, and I asked her to contact me, but she left me on red for about 3 weeks, close to a month, maybe a month, and then she finally reached out to me, and that's when we talked. And
the post that got you was when she said, "I am her mama and her daddy. I wish she had a dad in his life."
Right.
And that struck you, and that's why you got in touch with her.
I mean, I'm in my other kids' life, so you know, if I am the father, I would like to be involved.
Did you ever ask her why she never thought about you once she got pregnant or had the baby?
After we got in contact, I did ask her, and basically because she knew I was in another relationship, so she quote unquote was trying to respect my situation.
Here's the thing. How many kids do you have?
I have 6 boys.
This would be your only girl.
This would be my only biological girl. I've been tested for 2 other girls, and I weren't the father.
You weren't the father. How'd that make you feel?
It devastated. You know, I mean, to me, I go off the motto, you know, a father is a girl's first love and a son's first hero. So, you know, I'm a hero to all my boys, but I don't have that girl to show her the love from a man, you know, to show her what real love is.
You think that Aubrey doesn't necessarily look like much about you, look like you too much, but your kids.
Right. She looks like all of my boys. We all have those eyes, that nose. I mean, I'm really hoping today that the test says I am the father.
Did you know that Kiyya had tested other men?
Actually, I didn't know until you guys had reached out to me, and I heard that she tested 2 other men, or 2 other men could be the possible father. I don't judge her for that. You know, we all grown, we all make mistakes. But like I said, at some point she knew what we did, so she could have reached out to me and let me know, like, hey, it could be a possibility.
What upsets you about this, if anything?
The time that has passed. You know, this is 4 years of this little girl's life that I've missed out on. First steps, first day at kindergarten, just watching her grow.
So before we meet Kiyya, take a look at what she had to say to our producers last night.
I made a lot of mistakes, and I'm trying so hard to right my wrongs. This has been a painful journey. I can't even take my daughter to the park because she always asks where her dad at, and it hurts. Mario reached out to me on Facebook and asked about my daughter. I knew he could be an option, but I never reached out because I knew that he was in a relationship. Mario is a great man and can be a great father to Aubrey, but I don't want them to meet in person till we know for sure he's the father. I'm not positive that he is the dad, but I'm praying that he is, because I need this closure from my little girl.
Okay, Kiyya, did you ever, when you were pregnant, think about the possibility of Mario?
I didn't think about it because at the time I was sleeping around with multiple guys. Once I got a concession date, it was 4 guys that could have been a possibility.
So when you got that conception day, why didn't you reach out and say, hey, you could be a potential candidate to be my child's father?
Because you was in a relationship. I didn't want to ruin your relationship.
Everybody should know you tested 2 other men, right? And
Yes.
neither one of them was proved to be the father.
No, they wasn't.
So at which point after that would you say these guys weren't the father, but I know I slept with 2 other men, so let me reach out to them and say, hey, would you mind taking this test for my daughter can have the chance to know her dad?
You think Aubrey looks like Mario?
No, she looked more like his kids than she did him.
I assume, Kiyya, you would love the fact of Mario being Aubrey's father, right?
Yes, I would love it. I would love to get closure and finding out her dad.
I hope I show that you're the father only because you seem to be a stand-up guy who loves to be in the lives of your children. Okay?
I appreciate that, Maury.
In the case of 4-year-old Aubrey, Mario, you are not the father.
You know what, Maury?
Yes.
I'm not even mad because now it's out there. I mean, knowledge is power. I mean, information is key, and now at least we know. And she said it was 4 guys, so hopefully she don't wait another 4 years or until Aubrey is in double digits to try to figure out who Aubrey dad is.
You are not the father.